I'm gonna have a little thought experiment here. I was just thinking to myself that what's going to happen when eventually the United States and Europe limit their taking of migrants from third world nations, right? So let's just assume that it it happened, right? All of the West pretty much reduces immigration by say 90%, right? So we're not taking people from the third world. Well, a lot of us, a lot of people have said before that these third world nations use immigration to as kind of pressure relief valves in order to keep power and whatnot. So we might see revolution in countries where the population is growing and the economy in that country isn't offering any kind of growth, or especially if you have tyrannical governments that people are trying to flee from. You might see governments, might see places like China or even Mexico start declaring war. Small scale wars on smaller countries south of them. Yeah, just kind of things. That's pretty much it. I mean, that pretty much sums it up. It makes sense, right? So the countries will be unable to just deport their problems, and they'll have to deal with them internally, and different nations will probably handle that differently. Some might look to being more bellicose in their approach with other nations, and indeed civil war or revolution might foment foment in these nations because of limited opportunity for their citizens. So I think that that's something that we don't want to happen to Mexico, and I think that having a strong Mexico as a neighbor is something the U.S. is definitely interested in. So I'd like to see a fair trade agreement with Mexico, so that uh, you know we don't have chaos. We don't want Mexico to be a third world nation. I mean, that kind of, even though it's not our responsibility, I think uh, progress is not going to be easy, is what I'm saying. Mexico does need to face the facts of their own problems. We can help them with that. And I think enforcing our immigration laws will help that. But at the same time, there's consequences. And I think that a good trade agreement with Mexico is key to keeping from Mexico becoming more dangerous as a neighbor.